Salam alaikum, salam alaikum. Welcome to the live ring piece of fire. Here we're going to talk about, I don't know, man, the promo, whatever you want. Right, Bang Daddy Paddy's number one. I want to oil you up. Listen, blood, that's not for the triple B. You should be talking to Sam Stroller on Sam Stroller's Twitter. Without further ado, Retro first, unfortunately not second blood. Second blood. Put yourself in the corner. Put yourself in the corner. Nipple tweaks. I wonder who my man's going to be masked up tonight. Drexel, get off your iced tea. No one does. I haven't done iced tea. I've done Easy E, though. I don't know what this is about, this look. What is it? What is it? What is it, man? I don't know, man. You tell me, man. Disco Dave's here. Pop, pop, bang. Yo. Barrel Community Garage. Yes, my man does a lot for the people. What's up, brother? I hope you're well. Hi, mate. Missed you for a while. Yeah, I'm back, man. I'm all good. I want to do at least 2 or 3 lives a week. I realize that I pay like £30 a month for StreamYard, so I can get, all the nice. But yeah, it's great to see you here. Barrel Community Garage. Check him out. Josh San Miguel. What's up, Triple B, man? I'm okay, blood. I'm okay, blood. Bang Daddy Paddy. Ben Shalom is a dildo named Triple B. If you don't know the reference, Vince McMahon, right? The former CEO of WWE. Apart from dumping on the girl's head and this kind of thing and being into like scat. Excuse me. Yeah, he had a bunch of dildos. They all named after wrestlers. It's just sickening, man. 118 got your number, blood. Yeah, wait. Yeah, sorry, guys, man. I don't know what's going on with this. I stopped getting my drink on. And my cigarettes on. None of that stuff going on at all. Knocked it on the head this week. So hopefully I'll be getting more videos out for the peeps, for the fans. MJ Boxing 80, what you saying, blood? The Ring of Corey. Yeah, everyone's been going about this promo. Someone said it was quite whack. I thought, to be honest, it's pretty good. The production is amazing. It's a bit cringe. There's some satanic stuff. I'm going to do a video on it. There's some satanic implications. There's a lot of weird, hellish demons. And there's also a lightning strike that comes from above. And it turns into Michael Buffer. That's a reference, and it happened also before the Ngannou fight with Tyson Fury, a reference to Satan being thrown down from heaven, by the way. From the 4 corners of the Corey to the 4 corners of this ring, right here, the Corey power starts now. My man Disco Davis is obsessed with the Corys now. More even so, I think, than Tyson Fury. Every time I see a comment talking about Corey. 118, low. I must be missing something, man. I don't get the joke. Explain. Why hasn't Fury mentioned Usyk's Corey? Well, he hasn't said anything, really, has he? He hasn't really said anything. He hasn't even been talking about his sparring partners, Corey's, Jail Pataya's Corey. Apparently, he got sent. He got sent off, right? So the real reason I found out is because Jay Pataya refused to do the daily morning Corey inspections. Tyson Fury's like, Jay, get your card out. I'm going to have a look at your card status. And Jay's like, nah, mate, listen, mate. I'm fucking Samoan. We don't do that shit. Fuck off, Tyson. He goes, no Corey inspection, no sparring. Anyway, so Jay says, I'm fucking out of here, man. Samoans don't do that shit. Misty mornings, pop, pop, bang. What's up? Alpha BMW. Yes, Triple B. Oh, a good letter B. You good, bro? I'm okay, man. I'm stopped getting my drink on, my smoke on. Yeah, so that's a good thing, obviously. I went to the gym today for the first time. I only did 20 minutes. Josh Samuel, Usyk's Corey, not worth mentioning. I don't know, man. He hasn't said much. There's a couple of pictures of Usyk in his swimming trunks. I don't know if that interested Tyson. I don't know, man. I don't know. MJ Boxing, Saudi Arabia's the new Hollywood. I don't care. Obviously, you all know it's going to be corrupt, but so's boxing. It's always been corrupt. It's going to be corrupt, but we get to see the big fights thanks to Mr. Excellent, Turkey LR Shake, No Shake. Yeah, we get to see them at a good time for the UK. So I've got no problem with that, man. You know what? Rather than have Las Vegas and all the American small hats controlling it. Come on, man. MJ, if you know, you know. There's obviously some kind of joke. 118. I don't watch much TV. I think you're referring to some kind of advert. 118, 118. But I don't watch normie TV. Oh, hang on. He talks boxing. Yes, my man's back. Bob, I haven't seen you for a bit. Hello, Chubby. Yeah, it's good, man. Good to have you here, blood. Blah, blah. Yes. Reload. We got some love. Oh, sweet. My man. Red Rose of Summer. Beautiful name. No homo. Super sticker. £10. Oh, bro. Thank you, man. That's really kind, bro. That's 1/3 of my StreamYard paid for this month because we just started a new month. Thank you, brother. That's very kind. I like the StreamYard thing because you can get kind of graphics and it's more interactive. But yeah, that's really good of you, man. Thank you, much appreciated, much love. Remember, everybody, get Super Shekel, Cash App, # Bengal G14, or you can BTC, or you can what's the other one? Buy me a coffee, stroke beer down there in the description, or if you really want to. Remember, you can buy some merch. Yeah. And all the girlies say, Showtime Sonny's pretty fly for a white guy. And all the girlies say, Sonny's pretty fly for a white guy. Yeah, that hasn't been that successful. I think I've probably got 20 pounds off it. The biggest buy was myself, but I've actually only made 20 pounds or something off it, but I spent a lot of time doing it. But I kind of think it's kind of cool. Thank you, my boy, Red Rose Summer. Okay, wait, I got to go back. There's only one Tyson Cody. Fury about to dominate Usyk. I'm going to have to wait until the weigh-in to have a good idea. I mean, I think all the sort of, he's been manhandled, as Johnny Nelson said, and dropped. Inspiring is, he might be dropped by some guy, but manhandled, 7, let's be honest, 275-pound guy. I think as if Johnny Nelson has got a mole in the Tyson Fury camp. I heard it from the horse's mouth, Johnny said. Yeah. Right, I'm just going back up. Hello, Chibba. Yes, we had MJ Boxing laughing his ass off. There's some kind of little joke going on. I'm not part of, man. Just go straight away. The 118 Pest guy comes to mind. I've seen Triple B outfit. Oh, is this an advert? Oh, okay. Now I get it. So, yeah. All right, man. I don't really watch TV, man. The Illuminar TV. Triple B, don't watch, man. Sam Stroller loves Corey's. Well, you know that, man. He loves Corey's and Batty's. Big Mo is the rising star of boxing. Big Mo, I did a video rinsing him, but he suddenly started following me, and then I put a couple of little bits and pieces on his Instagram about his moustache, which I thought looked cool, and he answered back. And in the middle of a fight, when he just come down from the ring apron, I was texting him, "What happened to your tash blood?" He goes, "Oh, sorry, man, I shaved it off." I thought that's kind of cool. In the middle of a fight, the guy's just, hitting up the Triple B on Insta. Yes, shalom. Joseph Parker got jealous. He wanted to be the only Samoan core in the camp to try out to get the. Actually, that's true. Obviously, Joseph Parker's had a Corey test and he's Samoan, but there's something fruity about Joseph, and there ain't nothing fruity about Jay or Pattaya. You get me? Josh San Miguel, yes, the rhino horns, the Nephilim-looking demons, yeah, the cartoon demons with the red eyes, the lightning bob. The presence of Big John with the only satanic references I caught. Not as bad as the last one. Yeah, but, it's not great either, is it, blood? You remember the warm-up show as well for the Ngannou Fury fight? That was full of nonsense, man. John Venables is staying in prison. Is that what they're saying? Well, I think he's out and his name's Triple R. But, I don't believe what happens in the papers. Don't believe, I just don't believe anything anymore. Anything. There's only one Tyson Cody. Okay, Opatai is only part Samoan. That's correct. 20 minutes gym ain't enough, which it would be. Yeah, you're right, man. He's half Samoan. His mother white. His dad's Samoan. Dr. Female, Genital Mutilations. You kindly gave me some of that. Buying me a coffee things. Thank you, brother. Always great to see you. Big up. And all tough fans. Love the fans. Red Rose. I'm cool. I'm okay. I'm a woman, Chibi, so definitely no homo. Oh. You must be the only woman now. We used to have you serious? You're not one of them transformers, are you? But yeah, thank you very much. If you're a woman, then these days, who knows what a woman is? What can you define a woman? Well, to me, it's, you've got a pum pum and ovaries. Now, what's Missy Rara was the main fun. She's gone, but great to see you. Thank you, Red Rose Summer. But you started me off. I paid a third of my StreamYard penalty tax. 20 minutes better than nothing. Yeah, melt away up slowly for the court. Yeah, I was a bit out of breath. I just did some shadow boxing with weights, and I was like, damn. I didn't even want to hit the bag and embarrass myself. Red Rose with some Corey inspection time. You're obsessed with Corey Tyson. Fury's so big. Yeah, get manhandled. Andre the Giant might be able to manhandle him, but come on, man. Boston Classic HQ. Yeah, what are you saying, brother? Good eye. I was thinking of watching the Caroline Dubon fight the weekend. Come on, are you serious? You think I should watch the Buatsi fight afterwards? I've heard the men is not as good. Of course. The main event is the Caroline Dubon fight. Obviously, you're joking. Thankfully, I was scared for a minute. But yeah, apparently, the lionesses are better than the men. The women are better than men sometimes. Nicola Adams is better than most of the men in the Olympics. It's crazy, isn't it? But my eyes must be deceiving me. 280 pounds of anti-Semitic lard. Yeah, there's no kosher lard in this man. You're not doing no video tonight. You're not doing your video tonight. Where is he? You're not doing no video tonight. You're not doing no videos tonight. It's pretty cool t-shirt. I actually bought this for Sonny. I wanted to give it to him when I went to a live show, but he didn't show. You do no videos tonight. Yeah, I was on the Mongolian basket weaving forum. Someone just randomly put it in a post. You're not doing no videos tonight. Yes, so Sam Stroller tried Pum Pum. I think he tried his mother's Pum Pum. They do strange stuff in his community. Big Mo loves the triple. Yeah, let me show me some love, man. Some laughs at Ty Cena's Corey. So yeah, we might have to have a Corey inspection, Red Rose. Big Mo cringes. Tries to. That was exactly my thoughts. But I did, you got to get a suspect. When someone shows you some love, we're not human unless we're like, oh, that's kind of cool. What I don't like, I think he's fine. He's almost got a Chad's face. Something not quite right, but he's almost a Chad. But I don't like the raise your drinks and let's get wild. I'm sure I can think of a better one. And apart from anything else, right? In half these English locations, you're not allowed to drink anyway. So, you can't take a drink in. You're cool, you can't anyway. So, yeah, I'd rather wouldn't have Let's Get Wild. You've got to have something related to boxing. It's not pro wrestling, right? Roman Reigns. And The Rock are half Samoan. Yeah, and The Rock is half Batman, or maybe full. Milan. Upatai wasn't down for that core inspection. Big up to me. That's right. He goes, oh, mate, nah, I'm Samoan. We don't do that shit, Tyson. He goes, no core inspection. No sparring. Hey, Tony Chicken Bone, Tony. Yeah, what are you saying, blood? Triple bass. Thank you, brother. Great to see you, man. Is Big Mo American? Come on, blood. Of course he's American. He's that Canadian, but I'm pretty sure he's American. Yeah. I always want American MCs over here. I don't quite get it. It's not a hard job to do. And in the red corner, fighting out of Croydon, England, Joshua Buatsi. It's so easy, man. Let's get ready to rumble. Whatever. It's nothing, man. So I don't know why they can't get no English guy to do it. They used to have a guy called John McDonald who was quite good. I liked him. He did a lot of shows, John McDonald. But one time, amazing, he forgot. It was a fight with, I don't know, what's that guy called? Got stabbed recently. Tony Dodson, something like that. And Paul Smith, if I remember rightly. And he forgot Paul Smith's name. And he's in the red corner, fighting out of Liverpool. Paul! How can you forget Smith, man? But he's not good. You're not transformed. Oh, that's super here. We still got to do the core inspections. Tycina wants a piece of the Red Rose. How old are you? You married? Yeah. I like women's. We don't really have a lot of Batman's fans apart from Sam Stroller. You think Usyk will come at 220? Yeah, around about. I don't think he'll put on much more. 222 will be the most. Bum Booth. You mean Tyrone sent to the shadow realm by fans? I don't know what's happened there. He doesn't. He could have really got a lot of money from his channel if he'd been a lot more active. I think he's just disorganized. I don't know what's going on. Obviously, it's Boxing King Media. I don't know what their arrangement is. Liam and Chains, big up, Triple. Hello, brother. What do you think to the demonic fury of his Usyk trailer with John Arnold, Fiore, Werman's win? Well, I'm glad you mentioned it. We mentioned it earlier, but we'll talk about it again. Yeah, I mean, the blatant demons, the weird cartoon demons. The most important thing was the lightning strike coming down from the heavens, and because that's the story of Satan being cast down from heaven, a lightning strike, and then turned into Michael Buffer. They use that a lot, and that's why like guys like David Bowie and what's that? He's quite fancy. What's his name? Like Tick Tock on the block. Whoa, 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 whoa. That girl, I don't know, the blonde girl. Well, she also had a lightning strike. They have it everywhere, and that's what it represents, right? It's a big up to Satan. So there's that, and there's some weird burning fires, and it's a lot of demonic stuff. So I'm going to do a full video on it. John the Hard Road, Fiore, Werman is weighing. Well, no, not only is he there, but Tommy Fiore is there. And I think Paris is there. I think all of them are there. That's why we didn't see the 6 kids. MJ Boxing 82 in the house. Vince McMahon poops somewhere. Yeah, still, imagine that getting turned on by taking a dump on a woman's head, right? And not only that, but you got some other guy in there, some senior guy in there. And he goes, yeah, carry on taking care of him. And she's got a dump all over her head and her hair. And he goes, takes a shower, comes back, gives you another 1.5 hours smashing. Now, don't get me wrong, that's pretty impressive. 1.5 hours of smashing at any age is impressive, let alone when you're like 75. But with someone with shit on them, I mean, come on, blood. You have to keep Big Mo Posse is American, so he has the extra enthusiasm. Yeah, but the let's get wild is just whack. So Big Mo is better than David Greenblatt. Yeah, I mean, Greenblatt is just, I don't think he's such a liar. He claims he's rescued people from the Twin Towers. He's 6'9". He lost an arm and they sewed it back on. If you lose an arm, right, and they sewed it back on, it's very rare that they can do it, right? But, it's a shit arm. Whereas him, he dances with it. He's such a liar, man. And he went in to have some surgery on his back, and then he claimed he got in a motorcycle crash. I checked myself and some other people checked out the reports because there's a report on all the crashes in New York. No mention of this. He's a liar, man. And he blocked the Triple B on Twitter. I can't remember what it's for. I thought it's because I teased him about that, but it might be just because he knows this channel. He watched the video, and that's why he released those pictures of like a few tiny little what's it called, stitches on his back. Full of shit, man. He's a liar, and his hat's too small. Dr. FMG, do you think the referee will play a big part in the Usyk vs Fury fight? Why have you used an umlaut on Usyk? He's not a German, yeah? I mean, they always have the option. Will it? I don't know. I mean, it depends who they, being, the promoters, the money men, want to win. And I'm not really sure. If Fury is a bigger name globally, I'm not sure. It just, who knows? It might be fair, hopefully. Lee talks about War Bradis. You mean Bradis Prescott, the guy who knocked out Amir Khan? Or Maurice Bradis. He's a big underdog this time against Obataya. I mean, he's a tough fighter, but he's 39. He hasn't fought since that fight. So, I mean, I'm leaning towards Obataya's stoppage, just too old. And Obataya's confidence would have gone up like that. Plus, he did get his jaw fractured, whereas this time you assume he won't have that kind of hindrance. Am I dead yet? Hey, Chubby and everyone. Yeah, say hello to the fans. MJ Boxing 82. Cody Rhodes won the 2024 Royal Rumble. Yeah, I don't really watch. I've never really watched WWE since I was 18, and it took me to 18 to realize it was nonsense. But I find the programs on WWE very interesting, the dark side of the ring. So I don't really follow it, but I kind of know who the main guys are. I thought they wanted CM Punk to win. Well, that's what the fans wanted. I don't know who this Cody Rhodes is, and I don't know whether or not he's dumped on anyone's head. Boxing Classics HQ. Is John Nelson and Porky Pies about Fiore being knocked down? As Hearn with his Jai connection said it's rubbish. Yeah, I mean, it's possible, but it's more than that. He didn't say he'd been knocked down once. He said he'd been knocked down twice. He didn't name the other guy. And then he said he'd been manhandled in sparring. What they said, he was getting turned on his head. Come on, man. Oh, I've heard this. Don't shoot the messenger. I've heard this from up close and personal. Really? Do you honestly think there's a mole? Yeah, in the Fury camp, who's texting, you know, what's his face, Johnny? Hey, Johnny, he went down. He went, you know. Well, they got a game from that. Like I said, it could be quite. It could be a game. Smart, because Johnny Nelson's not very intelligent. He's got a small coconut shaped head, right? And he's got a lot of brain in there, you know. And so, you know, he's easy to fool. They thought, well, we'll put this story out. Yeah, go on. You text Johnny and tell him this happened, and then, you know, maybe like I said, it will change. I've done a video on it, change the betting markets, and maybe Usyk will get overconfident, which he'll never will. He's too professional, but. Gay J's bleached his skin. Nothing was surprised me. Just got a Jimmy Lemon seems down to earth. The rest like Buffer, Oil Driller, Rat Face, Diamante. Yeah, I don't know who my favorite. Yeah, Jimmy Lennon. What's it? Lennon, isn't it? It's Lennon, isn't it? Jimmy Lennon Jr. lacks a bit of charisma though. Buffer's obviously just because he's that cringe kind of. Let's get ready to rumble, and he did well. He made a lot of money from that. He copyrighted it, didn't he, or something? Trademarked it. But I don't know, man. I don't think it's a hard job. I really don't. You kind of like Buffer for the big events just because he does bring you up a bit. But in all honesty, you know, I mean, he must be dead soon anyway. CM Punk is injured. Was he? Okay. Josh San Miguel. Hola, cabrón. I hear Vince McMahon, Gay J, and True Jordy releasing a collab on OnlyFans. Does it just involve when people taking a dump on each other? It's not for me to watch, man. Will Iza has some deal with Saudi? Well, yeah. You know, Saudi, well, firstly, they've opened their first liquor market or bar. I told you this was happening, the westernization of Saudi. You know who the Saudi royal family are? Go look at their origins. Yeah. Wahhabism and the strict regime is just to keep the people in check and keep all the money going to the oil sheikhs. But check the origins of the House of Saud. Why was Paris in the intro? It's just bizarre. Why? I don't know. You tell me. I mean, I guess we're scared of a man getting killed. This is interesting. Yeah, worth putting money on the NFL Super Bowl. Media hyping Taylor Swift partner who plays for the Chiefs. Will it be rigged? And then will she endorse Big Michael Obama later on president? Well, that's what I was thinking. I was going to dump money on the Kansas City Chiefs because there's been a lot of weird stuff with Taylor Swift. And she's got all these fans, what they call them, Swifties, right? And they've been hyping her, and apparently she's a rug muncher anyway. But like they've been hyping her and this Kelsey, whatever his name is, Travis or whatever. And then you know, they've done that AI thing. You can do AI on anything. They went for Taylor Swift because she was supposedly the biggest star in the world, but they're doing that just to. There's obviously a back. You know, there's a backstory. So what is it? I mean, they're looking to try and ban certain technologies or bring them to people's minds so they can use it as an excuse. Oh no, that isn't actually a picture of Bill Clinton raping an underage female. That's actually AI. You know, there's something going on there, right? If that makes sense. Is he an homosexual? Yeah, I don't think so, man. He's originator though. Well, Alan Babich loses one fight and left Earth afterwards. I mean, you know, it was a weird one to push a guy. It was pretty limited. Like I said, I said put it on the first round or at least first 2 rounds. Rosiski's going to knock him out. He knocked him out 14-1 in the first round. Yeah, I don't know, man. He's pretty back to, you know, pimping out his girl, his wife, was saying. But I saw a video recently on him. He said he was coming back and blah, blah, but I just don't, you know, he's being exposed, really. I don't think people are never that interested. Fliffle Fluffer, what are you saying, blood? Keep up, good luck, Chubby. Bet on Usyk win by TKO. I'll wait till the weigh-in, but I'm very interested. The odds have shifted very much. They're almost directly even, whereas you could get a few months ago 3-1 on Usyk. So I hate Babbage to win it. What do you hate about him? Acoustics always remind me. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and donate. And remember, you can donate on Super Shekels, Cash App, or some stuff down here like buy me a coffee. Acoustic, can I grape Laura? Who Laura, man? Laura Woods. Usyk, bet on Usyk's getting robbed on the cards. I don't know, man. I'd like to thank his nice play on words, his excremency, Vince McMahon. I mean, it's pretty sick. But I will say this, right? There's a possibility that it's, and I always said there's something that smells here. Right? Like what they did, there's a possibility that this is all a bit of a setup to get him out so that certain people who are very powerful in that TKO can take over. And it's kind of happened. And when you look at his text, they're so juvenile, man. This guy's like 75, when he wrote them. They're written, bad spelling errors. You can't even spell the word pussy. And bad spelling errors, and shorthand. And it's like I said, it sounds like a 15-year-old, Kuma, who spends all his time in the basement, but not like Triple B, watching Prawn, watching Prawn, and writing those texts. It just doesn't ring true, man. Babish knows. Who's bigger knows Babish? I don't remember. They can fight about it, man. Yeah, it's 00. What up, Triple B? Just got back from Tenerife with a girlfriend. Can't believe how many fat, degenerate pigs are out there. Mobility scooters. Turns out Ricky Hatton lives out there. Yeah, I heard he's got a house there, hasn't he? When all the fat pigs, right? Like the Michael Hennessy and Big John Fisher, not Fury, Big John Fisher. What do you think they live there, or they come to visit? Fat men with England tattoos on their belly. I mean, it's a bit tragic. Like we're not as bad as some of the Americans, though, man. Am I dead? Taylor Swift had about 60 previous boyfriends. I bet Travis could throw his football up here. Yeah, apparently she likes rug munching as well. I mean, right, I've heard this. She's a transformer. I've heard this. I've seen her. But I mean, I don't know. Right, I'll say I've seen a picture of her as a youth, right, as a kid, and the features were quite masculine, although she had long blonde hair. However, you do get some women that look a bit masculine. I don't think she looks that masculine. Her hips are very high, She's actually got, her hips are high and she's got a bit of a shape. But Transformers usually just like that, aren't they? So I don't know, man. She might have been filled full of hormones. Who knows, man? But I don't know. I believe, anything is possible now because so much weird stuff happens, man. Freddie, the WWE bird was in on it. Yeah, there's something very weird. I mean, apparently she didn't get her free meals, so she went for him, which is fine, whatever, fair enough. But I did say to my friends who are really in the restaurant, I go, something smells bad here. It smells like a plot, People want the power, they want his positions, and I'm sure he isn't a degenerate pig. But I don't know. This text just didn't ring true. Anyway. Josh Samuel resistance bands, Tyson, and improve speed. They're easier on joints. Oh yeah. The other trick to increase power and speed when you're doing weights and do ones that like imitate, or at least in some way, boxing moves like bench, or that can look like a hook or whatever. Make them explosive, right? Make them explosive. Do a slightly low weight, make them explosive. And the explosiveness, you'll find it. You'll find explosiveness in your punches. Anyway, every bridge is a shit stage. Oh, undoubtedly, real skid marks, like about, like a finger of brown suede, in her pants, a finger of brown suede just making its way up. Oh, I just talk about it. Every Bridges looks like with straight hair. I hate that wavy stuff. She's horrible anyway, man. Shut up to exercise. No, unless he gives me 500. What happened to Triple R? I don't know, man. These whack channels. Oh, sorry. What the fuck going with that? I don't know, man. His whack channel's still going. He tried to copy me in something the other day, but then he deleted it. I don't know. I don't care, man. You got like 500 subs. I don't give a blind rat's ass about it. Time dashed him out because they knew he was toxic. He's probably back in prison or something. I don't know. The one thing, right? Can we the same way that matching the Ricky Hatton to take his Sky deal, set him up immediate? Oh, right. Okay. What was that? What matching one behind the Yayo thing? Okay, tell me more about that, blood. I'd be very interested in that because you know that, like, so Ricky Hatton used to have a Sky deal, right? And that scumbag, the fake cancer survivor, Smith, Adam Smith, Small Hat Smith, right? Who, by the way, got he got a bunch of grasses who work for him to grass up and put complaints in HR against the Sky Sports boss, right? So he got all his minions to complain. Not Smith, the minions. They complained. They got rid of Chris Brown, and then Adam Smith went to the top. He's a scumbag and a snake. Anyway, he made Ricky Hatton his best man at his wedding. Now, what? Did he grow up with Ricky Hatton? Did Ricky Hatton... No, he just knows him a bit from Sky. Adam Smith doesn't have any friends. Does that make sense? He has no friends. That's not surprising, that slimy turd. But you got Ricky Hatton to be his best man and to give him one of Ricky probably gave a real funny speech. You know what? If I always said if I found Adam Smith in bed with me missus, I'd tuck him in. All right? Probably made cracked a couple of jokes. And then 2 weeks later, he sacked Ricky. Can you believe that scumbag, man? Don't call her trans because she's tall, laughing mouse. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Swift looks trans. I don't know. I see a lot worse, man. I don't know. She's got her body shape is not that of a trans, but you know, who knows, man. Josh Sandiger, AZWQs, Akuma Smith, an obvious MK Ultra Transformer. Albeit make a more convincing woman. I don't know. She's got breastises and she's got hips. They could have obviously, I mean, implants for the breastises. They could have fed her hormones from the age of 6, and therefore she got female hips when she was growing. It's not impossible. I've heard this a lot. I'm just not convinced. Acoustics. I with the boxing questions rather than the Transformer or Corey questions. Here we got Azim, or what? Azim to be KO'd. Black. I think it's a good fight, but I'm due a preview that should be coming out tomorrow. I mean, from watching them both, Boasi hasn't been that super impressive. Aziz has been is quite aggressive the way he fights, but I looked at Aziz has got nothing of an amateur career. He's well, according to BoxRec, it's only BoxRec. They miss things, but he's got five fights, 5 losses. He got knocked out in a round in his first amateur fight, which is a bit weird. Boatsy, I don't know, man. I mean, I really like Dan Aziz as a personality. He's likable. He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the box. You know, he's like Daniel Dubon with about 5 more IQ points and you know, more talkative. But he comes across nice. He comes across as a tool. He's rude. Now he's gone in. He's a real friendly and smiling. I mean, he's a bell end. I'd like him to win, but I'm not especially confident. At one point, I thought it was an even fight when I first predicted it, but now, having looked deeper, I'm not sure, man. I'd have Boatsi's the favorite. I don't know. You get 3-1 on Aziz. It may be worth the fiver or something. I don't know. Svenocco. Jawohl, mein General. Oberleutnant. I haven't been receiving any notification from the channel, even though I've turned them on right. And a lot of people have been saying that. Because I'm shadow banned. You know, it's ridiculous. Like, you know, in the early days, I mean, I've got 34 guys watching now. I used to get like 60 average easy. This is when my channel was a lot smaller. You know, for an average video, I get over 1,000 views. Now I get about 400. I mean, it's like... I mean, clearly shadow banned, and I've even had some fans say that they've been unsubscribed. You know, so yeah, Dr. Female Genital Mutilation Blood. What up? Sky were big on Hatton. Yeah, they were building their boxing around Hatton. Next thing, he's a honey trap bird, set him up, same as Kell Brook, who deferred him taking Yayo. Skank Bridges. Oh, you thought Bridges? No, the reason I don't think it was her was because, firstly, I believe. You know, obviously, that Kell Brook is a batty man, mainly, or obviously does women as well. But so what? Philip Schofield's got girlfriends. Got kids. Elton John was married to a woman. Freddie Mercury's first girlfriend was, you know, was so special that he left everything to her. You know, batty man do women as well. But no, I don't think it was because I think after those photos came out, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that other photos came out of her with Brooke. So he's obviously still hanging out with her. Has the mole snitched? Sonny been ducking your lives, should be. He's probably watching that. He's probably like, you doing no videos tonight. You're not doing no videos tonight. and I'm pretty fly for a white guy. Sonny, he's been out. No, I think he's been a bit more quiet than usual, but he's getting himself back together. He said he'd come on. I dropped him a note ages ago after the BAM fight, but I haven't chased it up. So it's my fault. It's not his fault. No. Also, Prince Patel said he was up for it, so I need chasers up. Now I've got my head a bit straight. I ain't getting my drink on and stuff. That I could probably get them on, be more organised. It was a mate's brother, according to Kel. Well, it's probably a male prostitute. Says Triple R, your nephew. Come on, blood. If you don't know that story, Triple R is a guy that tried to copy me, and he copies Ty, and he's a bum. What's easy? Says Acoustic Gymnastics. I hope not. I like to see Aziz win. Sometimes I think when you got two guys that evenly match, I go for the taller guy, but I don't know, man. Aziz 34 as well, but he seems to have bloomed late in the day. I mean, maybe he's fresher than Wadzi. There's a high IQ, Dubam or the bronze twerker. I mean, Dubam is by far the nicer guy, but I think the bronze twerker, unfortunately. He's probably the better dancer too. There's I was talking about how Dubam should go to Granada and he'd have a good time, and picking up mangoes and stuff like that, and having one beer and that kind of thing. Well, he went back to Granada, and I think he's got a new woman. He's got rid of the Transformer. He had that Transformer. I've done a video about that. I know. He's got some new woman who actually looks like a woman, I think. And he's going around, Granada looking at everything, and he's looking at a monkey. He was quite sweet, to be honest, T-Bun. Adam Smith. Was a mastermind by the New York tunnels under the small hat people's place. No, do you know how those tunnels were made? Yeah, Adam Smith. Adam Smith saw a $1 note, and it fell down the cavern. He was digging for it, and then they all joined in. I would say Beyonce Wilder. He made a better music career than De La Homo. Oh, what? When you say what? He's got a higher IQ. Yeah, I mean, Dupam's IQ must be 55. 55? Can we put a bet on Tyson Fury not to turn up? Because there's no way he's not turning up now. It's too far gone now. And the promos and all that. And he could be out in Saudi. I reckon he's having a good camp. He's taking it seriously. Questions whether or not he's shot. The bronze twerker is fruity and very deluded. Yeah, he is. And any straight male who twerks is obviously not straight. My boy Fur Q. What's Fur Q? Thank you, by the way, for all the love you've shown the channels and the donations on the Man Cash App. What's up with the pale face Yakub Army in the Trippy Science Lab chat? I don't know, man. But Yakub created some evil white devils, blood. And they're here to destroy a brother and his creations. Yakub was the most evilest man of all time, but he had a big head, a lot of brains. Who's the creepier basement, Adam Smith or Triple Venables? I think Smith has more bodies. I don't think Venables has probably got the rotting body of his sister who he raped and murderized, but Adam Smith has probably got a bunch of Kias. You should get a notification live. I received a notification for this time. Usually I don't get them. It's quite weird. It's erratic, but look, if you usually can't be that whack that a simple notification is not sent out automatically through the algorithm. I mean, there's something weird going on. Triple, you think Tyson Fury is short, fit, or fat as a pig? I think he's short, fit. I think he's taking this seriously. The reason being he's gone to Saudi Arabia. Now, there ain't no drinking in Saudi Arabia or Yale. There is if you're hanging with the sheikhs, as Okoli did. What did he say? I'm hanging with a bunch of Arabs. Got a chain with a lot of carrots. But that rap was awful. But if you're hanging with the sheikhs, right, you got whatever you want, man. Don't think them, McGregors and actors are going over to Saudi if they're not allowed to party at the weekend. So the sheikhs have got the best of everything. But you can't go out in the club. There's no clubs and stuff like that. And drink will pick up. So it'll keep Tyson clean. and he hasn't released any kind of stuff at all. I did see a pic. What is it? His face looks thin though in the pictures I have seen. So Adam Smith, a mad gambler, actually had cancer. I don't think he had the latter because it made no sense. He may have done. He looked quite thin when he came out, but just the words he was using, and he didn't talk about it at all. He just, or nor did Sky. They just went, Adam Smith is taking a break with a bit of illness, but he'll be back in the new year. I mean, like I said, what are they, oncologists? Oh, don't worry, he's got a bit of cancer now, but he'll be cured by January. You know, there are a lot of things that don't make sense. And the fact that he left straight away, you know, no way. I don't believe it. And I don't believe he's a mad gambler either. He got caught up with something. They probably wanted to get rid of him. They thought it was surplus to requirements. And the way you get rid of someone, see, someone like Adam Smith had been like with, I don't know how long he's been with Sky, 30 years or something ridiculous. So, you know, if they want to make him redundant, they've got to pay him a lot of money, right? But if you break your contract, then you can get sacked, and then they don't have to give him any money. Like I said to you in all the videos I did, there would have been a big process of negotiation. Look, we're willing to offer you this, Adam. It's not what you would get if you're made redundant, but otherwise we're going to pursue the gambling thing or the fact you dumped on Johnny Nelson's face or something like that. Do you feel me? I've been through this too many times. Does Cash Ali KO the Jugger Bum? No, come on, man. Cash Ali's whack. You might bite him. I'm rooting for the Jugger Bum to get back on top of divisions. I think he would beat Dubum again. Yeah, I think so. I think that's I think the Bumanaut has still got something to offer. They'll always like to. He's kind of autistic and he's likable. You know, it's nice to have likable people. You know, who are a bit. You know, Dubum like despite the despite the comment he made about Jugger Bum's partially sighted mum, which is obviously fed to him. All these lines are fed to him, aren't they, by Fish Eyes? Like when he goes, "You're the big baby, and every baby got a daddy." And I'm going to be your daddy. I'm going to be you like you're my child. He's sitting there with a huge shit-eating grin on his face. He was so proud of himself. Like, you know, he gets fed these lines. But, you know, Dubum's quite likable, actually. Just low IQ. The Bumanaut, yeah, I think I'd like to see that fight again. Why not? Dubum has left the Brazilian Gold League. She was fine. She was a transformer, blood. Come on, man. You got to watch Triple B's videos. You Kuma's just can't have enough of the transformer. There's a lot of like, you know, some people think everyone's a transformer, and you know, I mean, you know, they go a bit far. I mean, oh, that she is a he, Freddie. Dubum just like, come on, man. Yes, right, Freddie. Come on, blood. She ain't fly. She got a Corey. Well, she used to have a Corey. And huge hands, 6'2", no waist. Yeah, very weird, man. That's Fairy KO Usyk points. I mean, I don't know who wins at this point. I want to see the win. Naturally, before I was going for Fury for his size and he you know, but his best win's been diminished. Like, you know, Wilder, and then also Ngannou putting him over and treating him like his biatch was no good, man. Joyce isn't that brainy, but he's a nice, genuine. He is a nice, genuine guy, and I think he's a bit slow in the way he talks or something. But I think he does look at things a bit differently. I've seen him put a few base posts up, so that's a good start. You know, talking about base stuff and conspiracy. By the way, if anybody wants to super check with me, you can do that. You can just hit the button anytime. Looking forward to the Big Bang Zang. Why are you so late on seeing that crazy KO power? He put a lot of weight. Some people talk peds, even though obviously his body does not look that way. But he's a lot bigger than he used to be, and probably sitting down on the punches more. You know, I would rather have seen him fight Wilder than Parker, but at least I just want to see him fight for the title. You know, after Parker, I think hopefully he should beat Parker. I think he'll probably stop him. But if it goes late, then we have an interesting fight. ST, what up, blood? ST Gordon. Would you sell out and become a YouTube channel controlled by the media for 1 million? Oof. 1 million what? Just straight up fee, or 1 million a year, or blood clot? I mean, they do say everyone's got their price. Would you sell out? I mean, it's not going to happen anyway. So you know, it depends what level of sellout. You know, would I do signals and masonry and get up to sick rituals? No, absolutely fucking not. Would I stop talking conspiracy for $1 million a year? I don't know, bro. Everyone's got a price at some stage. I mean, money isn't that important. I don't know, man. I almost sound like I'm compromising myself, but I wouldn't do anything sick. That's for damn sure. I wouldn't do anything satanic or sick. No way would I sell that up for any amount of money. No way, no way, no way. Would I become bland? Possibly. But I would do stuff on the secret, man. Post on anonymous web boards and that. I would never give up the red pill, if that makes sense. What do you guys think? You can drink Saudi. Yeah, I said that, man. They've got a bar and they've got a fucking mixologist or whatever. Mixologist, fucking bartender, you know. I did a live watch for Usyk's future, but no, but I'll do one afterwards because I'm too into that. If a fight's really big, it's almost like I want to concentrate on the fight and we'll talk about it afterwards. So yeah, probably not. I would have rather seen Parker vs. Dubon and Zhang vs. Ergovich rematch. But then both of those are great fights. I mean, I get a bit bored of these endless rematches sometimes. I think let's move on. Let's have something new. I mean, there's a cruel part of me that would quite like to have seen Zhang Dubon. Although poor old Dubon would have, I mean, he would certainly quit. You have to do triangle sides with your hands every 10 minutes is the deal. I mean, you know, that's not even that bad. I just, you know, as long as I'm not, because the people that do all that kind of, I'm not going to do the signs, all that bullshit, they're doing sick stuff behind the scenes. You know, that in itself is not really a big deal. Yeah, what you're doing is you're showing that if it was only a signal on its own is not a big deal. It's what it represents and what you've done, right? It's what you've done behind the scenes as part of that clique, whatever they say, the clique, right? It's the stuff you've done. They're indicating that. It's not just because they're doing that, right? All Muslims love drinking Saudi. I doubt it, man. The sheikhs do what they want, man. Would you do $1 million for that? Oh, I'll ask you. Oh, well, just to do the thing. I mean, it's not going to happen, right? All these kind of, you know, people ask all these questions. Oh, if you could only eat one food forever, which would it be? You know, I mean, these kind of things are never going to come up. Or would you give a blowjob to you know, Deontay Wilder for $1 million? You know, these things can happen. And obviously, the answer to that is no. But you know, I mean, if all I've been asking to do that and nothing else, and I wasn't pulled into satanic rituals, I mean, I'd be like, the joke's on them. If that's all they want, they can fuck off just for that. Don't mean nothing, not a thing. And once I've got my meal, I'm like, oh, by the way, I don't believe in this, but I'm just going to do the triangle. You know, anyway, it's not going to happen, man. It's conjecture. Triple P to the pokey bum. Fuck off. Vomit. Zhang vs. Gage, right? But Gage would never take the fight that his chandelier jaw got shattered by. Yeah, I'd love to see that fight. I was hoping for that fight. But, you know, everyone's going to avoid the Big Bang since he absolutely wiped out the Jugger Bum, didn't he? I mean, that was the first one was enough of a beatdown. The second one was just. Everyone's got a plan in it until they hit me in the face and nothing happens, blood. Meanwhile, Big Bang. Boom. I mean, I like the Jugger Bum. I like Shang-Tsung, but you know, whatever, man. Transformer lives matter for coordinate power. They don't matter on this channel. To be famous like Illuminati, yeah, you have to be battered in the back. But you got to be prepared to do sick stuff and do rituals behind the scenes. Same with the secret societies, man. Shvenok. Can't do that for free. Absolutely. Yeah? So would Sam Stroller. And Sam Stroller does it every year Saturday. In the club, Traveller Lives Matter. We're bored of hearing you traveller talk. I see the Shvenok, the Gage, right? Because then Google will be boring. Gage will fight scared, like the Ruiz rematch, and Google is too slow and stiff as playing. I agree, and that's why I only put tenner on, but I got 7-1, so that's 8.0 in decimal. For Gage on points because it's a 10-rounder as well. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's super odds. I don't know if they're still available. I know we're only available at one bookies, but they're 7-1 for Gage on points. That's super odds, man. Wilder pays acoustics. Wilder pays opponents to lose and snorts shit in between rounds. How does no one notice? What kind of shit? Do you mean or like fecal matter? ST, what do you think will happen to Vince McMahon? Should be well, he'll just get phased out, man. Well, it's a civil case, right? So it's not a criminal case. So effectively, that means he's been. What's the point of the civil case? I think it's all part of a conspiracy to bring him around and get rid of him and to rebrand the WWE. Maybe he was getting too toxic. Maybe the people with slightly small hats who wanted to take over wanted to get rid of him. I mean, he's 78, right? Well, that's in good shape, man. But that's sort of PEDs and probably the adrenochrome he drinks. Adreno. You're not even allowed to say the full word. I shouldn't have said it. But I guess he'll just fade away, man. You know, he's too toxic. No one will touch him. I thought that, like, it might cause real problems with WWE, but they put all the blame on him for anything bad that's ever happened in WWE. Him and the other guy, and they've got rid of them. And now they're rebuilding. So it's time to move down to Secret Society. I hope not. I haven't seen him. I mean, you know, the relationship he's got now with BKM, I don't know what that's about. I don't know. I haven't seen any signs that he's specifically in the Secret Society. He said his last, I think he had a go at Triple B as well. He was saying like, yeah, I'm my own man. I don't bark for anyone. I don't know, man. I don't know. Compares to be wiped out in boxing. No condemn any sport, and it never will. And it's part of the conspiracy to control sport. You allow certain people to take PEDs. There is a school of thought. Some people think that they will only allow certain athletes to take it. Usually, black athletes. If you look at the people like Serena Williams and the black gymnasts and Gay J and these huge behemoths muscles, and you know, you don't see that in any other races. I mean, some people say, oh, it's because black guys are naturally a bit genetically maybe, but like some of it is just, you know, it's just Gay J was slim when he was young. You know, he wasn't a great behemoth. Maybe Tan is into Bati business. It's possible. I hope I don't get drafted for the ESA draft. Yeah, I'm a bit of a Chad. You know how to get down in the military. What country you from, bro? I mean, I don't. If any of that draft happens, I don't know, man. They're just warming you up for it. It's not going to be announced tomorrow. But if things drag on in 2 years, yeah, very, very possible. They're not going to get me. Believe that, man. If you refuse, you just get thrown in prison for a bit. I don't know, man. You can cite mental. I don't know a single person, young person, whatever, that would be up for it. You know, especially fighting some. We're more clued up now. Fighting some foreign wars for a bunch of bang. There's no glory in it. You know, I don't know, man. It's a lot easier to fool people back in poor people's back in 1914, when you didn't have the internet, and you know, the propaganda was a lot easier to manipulate. Yeah. Svenok, PD fate is all fake. Yep, they wouldn't have you believe that Dillian White is a cheap, but Gay J is completely natural. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, Gay J has played the clearest example of cheating. You know, with all the bumps and Dubum as well, the HGH gropes and all that, and loads of other weird stuff, and obviously the huge muscles. It's just a joke, man. I think they do. See, Dillian doesn't really play the game. He'll speak his own mind and do his own thing. And I don't think he was willing to bend over, either metaphorically or actually physically. So he was, you know, they tested him positive. Whereas someone like Gay J, who knows what horrors he gets up to, he wasn't done, right? Freddie. Yeah, I mean, Raisa Fox, is definitely doing a not fine. Thank you. Yeah, watch my video about that, man. Even Dubon realized in the end. I mean, I'm already talking about the Corey, but just from Sammy Gill, I'm from America. Hey, big up, brother. How is it going over there, man? Yeah, you're a Chad. If you're the right age, I mean, I don't know, man. They're coming for you, bro. But I would say, build up a history of mental illness, and then they won't want to accept you. A fake history. I don't know, man. Watched your vid. Oh, you watched the Racer Fox vid. Yeah, man. I had to do a bit of investigation. Right after I did my video, Javon took down loads of photos as well. KJ rumored failed test might have been swept on. Yeah, there was a rumored test. Was it about a year ago or something like that? Or, yeah, I remember that. I did a video on it. And Gubu is so juiced, right? It's very obvious, but normally think he's a naturally gifted athlete. I know it's really, it's his genetics, isn't it? I mean, I'm like, well, have you seen a picture of him, like when he first came compared to now? I go, look at that, John. He goes, no, they get tested though, innit, blood? I said, so did Lance Armstrong, and he passed over 500 tests, and he was juicing the entire time. Well, yeah, but blood, no. I mean, and Gubu is just the most blatantly obvious one. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's a joke, man. Health as well. Pop, pop, bang. Yeah, what up, brother? Good to see you, man. I hope you're well. I see you enjoyed the videos about the Hennessy household's eating habits. Chips, rice, buttered white bread, and huge chicken masala on top. Yeah, they're pigs, man. All of them. The friend's quite cute little face, but she got that, like I said, she got that big pants, small bra look. Fat ting as well. I was about to bit of sand money myself, but the bad Arab chick ended up having it on OnlyFans. You did some, what you mean, sand drilling, blood? Damn. All the Eubanks are fruity. Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on there. Plus that Seb dying in very mysterious circumstances. He does a lot of you can see it on my Twitter. I'm starting to use base boxing. I started to use that Twitter quite a lot now. I'm just bored. And you know, I've commented on these flashing signals all the time. And why is Chris Eubank riding on a bus for the Queen celebrations? The double is very odd, very odd. Next, Cliff Richard and a clear nonce. And Gooby's more juiced than Joshua and me. I don't think Tyson juiced that badly. I think he got juiced and he got busted, and then probably realised that they weren't going to allow him. I don't know. But his body doesn't look like a juicer, does it? Right, what do you had? We've had an hour. I haven't eaten anything today except one yogurt. I made some stew. No joke. I made about 2 litres of stew, which I've slow cooked for over 8 hours, blood. Beef stew, man. I can't wait. So let's wait for me. So I'm going to go soon. Any other athletes end up like Lance? Most of them don't get busted. I don't know why he got busted afterwards. He probably must have upset the wrong people, man. You're picking Fury Usyk. Well, as I said, until I see them on the scales, I can't make a final decision, because with Fury, you just don't, what shape he's in makes a big difference. I'm starting to go towards Usyk after being Fury because of his size. Fury just looked terrible against Ngubi. I would not be comfortable picking anyone now. Yeah. I have a TRT doctor, Dr. Usman. Have you worked with him, Tyson? I didn't realize that. Connor Bum. Tony Bellin flashing symbols all the time. Yeah. And his pictures wearing all Sinai t-shirt. And I've done videos on this. And he does this thing. And yeah, Bellin's. I mean, look, why did the guy who really wasn't that great a fighter, right, get given all those big fights against Hay? Hay's clear one another one with all his gruesome throttles and all that non-gross stuff. Yeah. Why would Tony Belland be pushed out? And then and also there's an extra theme there, right? So apparently his wife is Usyk, right? But then it turns out he's got a brother who's a Batman, so he's got to talk about it now. He doesn't like it, but he's sitting in front of that Kenny Dalglish homophobic flag, but now he's got to go, oh, me poor brother, I feel for him because he's browner than I am, and these are Batmans, and poor, there's pictures of him, pushing back to business and going to his brother's wedding. You can see in his eyes, happy about it. Svedokko, where's Black Quitter go? After getting ironed out around my 8-year-old, who was Anthony Crow's leftovers. Yes, nuts, isn't it? I knew he was dangerous, right? I was quite annoyed, so I thought, I fancy putting a bit of money right, on the ancient guy, but also because I was like, it's 4-1. I'm like, well, he can punch, and the Black Quitter is just not a world class fighter. But I just annoyedly, I wasn't really betting much at the time. I missed that. Yeah, the British fighters have not been doing well. What do we have here? The Black Quitter get ironed out. Callum Smith, John Ryder, Son Edwards. Who else? Yard got done about a year ago. Another black guy. Oh, Elvis Zorro, obviously. Elvis Zorro got ironed out. What's Sonny's mate called? And Lyndon. I mean, the Brits have not been too well in the world title, man. Just because they're Russian trained and get fitness lessons at school. The UK, they want kids for LGBTQ Corey Pat dress like a wrong. Yeah, there are still some countries that resist that stuff. I mean, mainly, obviously, the third world, like Pastor Dr. Martin Sempa of Uganda. Very good preacher. Hey, TikTok, eat a poo-poo like ice cream. We do not want this in Africa. Huh? Why does Barack Obama want to bring as a human right to eat the poo-poo of our children? Exactly. Why? Apart from the fact he's a batty man. But yeah, so basically the pushback will be the third world. Yeah. And Eastern Europe and Russia. But like I said, they will change everything because the powers that be, because they control everything. And normies are so easy to brainwash. I was in the pub the other day and we were going about how grim batty business was. And this woman's wondering about whether her son would be about it. She goes, I wouldn't mind, it'd be fine. And I'm just like, really? I mean, it's fine, I accept it. I mean, let him be what he wants to be. I go, no. Anyway, this is not a batty business channel. This is a boxing channel. Millionaire Sportsman Nike sponsorships are immune to doping violations during the career. Right. Right. I'm sure you're right with that one. They're not going to lose any. They're not going to get found positive. Yeah, true. Conor Ben getting desperate for clout. He plays a suicide card. Yeah, and he's trying to get people on his side because everyone thinks he's a bum and a cheat. I mean, I don't really care because I think they're all cheats, but kind of bum. Oh, me mental health. I almost felt like suiciding. People are getting a bit bored of this thing, and you're an idiot. Yeah, me mental health, exactly. Gay Jay gets busted. He'll never get busted. But also, he's older than he says he's extremely tough. Yeah, but good on him, man. I was like, he took care of the Black Quitter. And I'm just annoyed I didn't put money in for it. I was watching that, I was going, no, come on, man. And I was like, but I never rated the Black Quitter. But, the guy looks so old and he lost to Crawler. It's just nuts. Based, Pastor Martin Dempus, Pastor Dr. Martin Semper, huh? Robert Alanis was Juiced, right? But LeBron James, Gay Jen, and Goober are natural. This is a well-known fact. Exactly. It's ridiculousness of it, man. Just because if the Hennessy family blood test was shot positive from gelatine, full fat matter, and vegetable oil, yeah, and ghee, clarified butter, with all the curries they scoff. Greedy pigs, all beady little eyes, man. You see the video I did on Hennessy? Some of the pictures I found, the state of him, man. Fucking state of him, man. My man. Oh, Shane is in the house. My boy Shane with the devilish numericals. Come on, bro. You cannot scare me with your stuff. I am protected as a Christian man. Great to see you, Shane. Where's Slatteen? Is he not in the house? My boy Shane. With the very dodgy numericals, but thank you, brother. Thank you for the donation. I'm protected by the dodgy numerical. Shvenok, I hope it's Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, Shakur Stevenson. I'm going to retire. We'll never have to see that boxing peanut head again. Man, he's a stupid man. It shocks me how stupid these ghetto fighters are. They're so ignorant. The way Broner, Davis, Javon Gay Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, how stupid these idiots are, man. They can barely write, and they can barely talk. And these are the people that kids are going to have as their role models. Shakur is LGBT, something dodgy about he's a bit fruity. He started crying, he's been crying. he was filmed crying up. No, they said, "Well, Shakur, at least you won the silver medal." No, I don't want to win the silver medal. I want to win the gold medal. What a bum! Conor Barber's narcissistic, spoiled rich kid with a victim complex. I also think something weird is going on there. Like, remember how feminine his body was? I mean, he's obviously juicy, but and all those tattoos, they tell a tale. You know, it's like, why? They're awful, man. And they're all over your body. And he pretends to be Christian. And there's something very odd going on with that one as well. And there's pictures of him in his house, and there's checkerboards and things like that. There are some secret society symbols. So yeah, I'm sure he's just like the rest of them, man. You know, all these sons popping out, Eubank Jr. and him. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know why he got busted. I think he must have stepped out of line. They must have asked him to do something. He refused to do it. So they go, right, we're getting boom when you're busted now. Because that's how it works, man. You only fail if you upset people. Conor Benner's rumored wife, Peter. Really? I mean, you know, probably roid rage. Schwennock or Wank Davis might have a lower IQ than Dubum. At least Dubum knows not to go against Turkey. Now Tank will face Turkey's wrath. Yeah, what did he do, man? I thought he turned to the prophet. But yeah, the things with Dubum is even though he's low IQ, he's likable and he's a bit gentle and he's not boasting. You know, he just doesn't boast and he's not dislikable. Okay, whereas Davis is just such a grim human being. But you know, at least he's a bit more exciting. Unlike bums like Mayweather, bums like Devin Haney, all them kind of idiots. They're just so boring, man. But at least Davis knock a man out. But I can't. Yeah, I'd like to see him get done in. I didn't win a bronze medal. I received a bronze medal. What are you talking about? Turkey will take a massive poop on Tank's big roid head. He got a big head and he ugly. Conor the Eggman is so rude to his biatch. You know what? I don't hate him as much as most people do. He comes across okay in interviews when he's not complaining about his mental health. But I don't know, man. I'm just not even that interested in him. He's boxing in like 11 a.m. in America, so he can box. And then he got the Boatsi show again. I'll flip between them, I guess. And, you know, I'll make sure that I can watch Fran Hennessy and Caroline Dubon. I'm not interested in the men because, you know, like most of the time, the women are better than the men. You know, I told you about how, like, in the video, how, like, Johnny Nelson was interviewed about Aziz and Boatsi, and the first thing he did was talk about Fran Hennessy for about 5 minutes. I mean, some birds. There's a promoter's daughter having a third fight with a big ass and small ditties. What a ridiculous thing to do. I feel like Dubon was told to insult Miller and Joyce's mother. There's no way he thought this. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely not. Yeah, I think I had the old channel then. Yeah, it was the old channel. And I did a video on that. You can see, right, when Dubon goes, yeah, I'm just saying to your Joe's mother, I'm glad you can't see well because you won't see me beat up your son, innit? And then Frank Warren's sitting there real proud of himself that his child, Dubon, has managed to remember those words. He obviously got fed them. Along with the every baby's got a father in it, and I'm going to beat you like your daddy. What Floyd said after the Olympics. Oh, what did he say? I'll go back to that. I didn't win a bronze medal. Oh, fucking Floyd. Gay weather. He's so boring, man. I do not know how he got big because there was nothing exciting about him. In the earlier, okay, maybe when the lower divisions he had some good fights, but he's just become so boring. And I was like, Mayweather points. It's just, who cares, man? On the TV, well, no, you got your ass whooped by Jose Luis Castillo, and you got beaten by Oscar De La Homo, but they gave you the decision. He must have done some sick rituals, blood, to have all that money. He didn't deserve it because he's boring. I used to really like Ricky Hatton, but these days he disgusts me. He's a complete degenerate diva, absolutely. And Chippy is exactly the same. I've been to a few of his fights, paid to see him fight. You know, like, obviously I'm a bit more grown up. I never want to say, who's your favourite fighter? Oh, my favourite fighter is Ricky Hatton. But at one point, he was like the fight I really wanted to do well. I was watching him, and I make sure I watch all his fights. I like the style, the body shots, the aggression, the power punching. But yeah, he's such a degenerate, You know, pushing all these stupid sicknesses, and wearing a gimp mask, and saying, talking about weird stuff about his son. Oh, he has a top shagger in he, and pretending to whack off in front of a lingerie store. What the hell? You're like, what is he, like 50 now? No, he's 45 or something. I don't know, man. It's just, and I remember watching his debut. No, his American debut. In a sports cafe. And my friends said, this guy's gonna be really good, and I followed all his career. Like I said, I watched him fight, but yeah, he disgusts me. Mick Henderson got around $2 million from Tyson Fury. Oh, when Fury broke contract for the rematch with Clit, Mick never believed the mental health sob stories was going to expose Fury. They paid Mick off. Wow, that's interesting, man. I mean, I didn't realize you got that good a payoff. Yeah, the mental health sob story. Listen, man, everyone's going to have mental health problems if you drink 20 pints a day and snort 5 grams a day up your nose. Anyone who does a substantial amount of yayo is going to have mental health problems. It's just nonsense, man. Like, me mental health, Ricky Hatton. I felt if I had a gun there, I would have put it to me head and shot myself. Cry me a river. This is the world's smallest violin playing just for Ricky Hatton. Of course, you've got your mental health problems when you sniff so much yayo. I don't feel sorry if someone's got 30 million and acts like a degenerate pig. Anyway, I'll go back and watch the Shades of Ali and Big Hennessy. I mean, it's disgusting. What we saw in FMU was Shades of Ali. Yeah, that was great, man. That was great. Mental health issues are code for devils. Well, yeah, basically. I mean, and yeah, of course they'll go through depressions and paranoid incidents. I mean, especially the amounts they'll do, yeah. Floyd set up the little hat, telling him, yeah. I mean, that's got to be it, right? Some guy in the jail, yeah. I mean, Usyk hates the hands. Mayweather, Maidana be gay with it too. I like Maidana. He's a man. There's a man. Hatton tampers with Fairies gloves. What do you mean, Fairies? Really? Okay, that was Hannah's history, one of the best boxing points of all time. Shades of Ali. What are the other ones that are real good? Of course, Ricky Hatton joking. He's a monster, isn't he? He's a beast. Hey, if I caught him in bed with you, Mrs. I'd tuck him in. That's a good one as well. Mental gets you everything as well, and it's the and you can't. You're not. It's one of these things like you're not allowed to question it. If someone says it, oh yeah, because it's all pushed by the pharmaceutical industry. All these guys are pushing. Oh, we've all got mental problems, and yes, we should become transformers, and yes, we should be on medication. You're bipolar. You're this. You're that. Listen, whether you believe in evolution or God, there's no way human beings can be so poorly damaged from birth. Well, unless they're fed pesticides and jibber jabbers and things, of course, and that does mess you up. But there's no way people could be that messed up, especially in an easier world like now. But it's the pharmaceuticals who want to push their sick medicines on people. $billion companies. All they want is customers. They don't want to cure nothing either. Nordic said he don't buy the story that Fury got busted for speaking out against certain people. But they definitely put pressure on him. Definitely. Shades of shit from Hugh. But Hugh Free's been away for two years. Why is that? Oh, is he serving a silent man? And people say, why would you have a silent man? Well, let's say you get found. These guys have limited resources, VADA and UCAD, right? Especially for legal cases. So let's say if you fail a test and you say to VADA, okay, listen, I'll accept your findings, but you're not allowed to release it. You have to sign an NDA or whatever, okay? And I won't take you to court. And they'll be like, okay. And then they can make an excuse, pretending they've never failed a test, right? They'll say, oh, I took 2 injuries and I had to take time off. And then during that time, right, they can take even more PEDs and bulk up. The whole thing's a mess. Svenoka. So if people are actually going to off themselves, they don't tell anyone, nobody can stop them. The people who've gone about it just tend to sympathy. There is something to be said about that. Yeah, there is something to be said about it. However, it's not 100% true. There are people a lot of people use it for attention, and it's very unfair. But there are some people who are generally unwell, and they do mention it, and they do. But you're right. A lot of people, the people that are really suffering, often just suffer in silence. Yeah. What happened to Boothie? Who's Boothie, man? You mean Benjamin Booth, the well-known comedian? Tyrone Booth? Adam Booth? I assume in time. He's still doing videos, but, you know. I don't know. He said he got demonetized. And he said he got demonetized for 2 weeks, which I don't think that's a possibility. As I remember, you don't get demonetized for a period. You just get demonetized. Yeah. And then you get to appeal. Right? So I don't know what that's about. Might be a misunderstanding. Who wouldn't Ricky tuck in? Yeah, probably, I don't know, Sonny Edwards, Prince Patel. I think he'd probably tuck in Prince Patel. Here's how, excuse me. This is how our American viewers can avoid getting dropped 20 pints a day and plenty of beagle. And then you've got mental health problems. Yeah, so my boy San Miguel, there you go, brother. Just go, forget being a Chad and going to the gym. Drink 20 pints a day and sniff yayo, and then you'll have mental health problems. Don't forget trash, the big, farmer zombie pills. Of course, these will make you better. Here, you know, every person I know who's committed suicide, every person has been on medication, not just antidepressants, a bunch of other stuff as well. And a lot of them have also had problems with yayo, right? But the one factor, every single one of the persons I know has committed suicide has been on medications, and most of them antidepressants. What do you know about that? It's not working very well, is it, blood? And it also involves money, I think. Sherlock, I don't know how the Furies thought Usyk beating Parker. He did nothing but run away, throw jabs, and miss 9%. Yeah, but so did Ali. Yeah, it was a bit odd. I mean, I'm trying to think. I remember watching that fight. It was like I wasn't that involved in it. I thought it was close. I didn't think Parker ran away with it, but Huey, you know, he's still trying to find his man strength. That's what it means. He's only 29 or something, 30 now. Anybody? If he looked at the state of him, he looks about 50. It's crazy. He's suddenly got real old. Probably. Come on, man. Don't talk sickness. Tyner's given up. Some guy in the chat. It's possible. He's just not getting much money anymore. Whereas, you know, at some point he was selling loads of merch. He was. There was a point when, obviously, in the early days, he had something like 100,000 subs or something, and he was very original, and he was selling a lot of merch, and people would, he even got the newspapers and stuff like that. And then they banned him. He got a new channel, but he still had quite a lot of impetus, but he just wasn't doing enough videos, you know. And then the lives, he started to get a lot of money through the lives. I think he just got a bit lazy and disorganized. And do you think he had a drinking problem? Well, it has, you know. My boy, I don't know how to pronounce it, but Godi Jean Plong is how I'm pronounced. Shane Mongers, how are you, brother? Is Sly Tang, the Black Caller, been on? Not the Black Caller, not seen Sly Tang. We've had Shane Mongers, who gave me a very creepy £6.66, but he hasn't made any comments, no, unfortunately. But how is the whole Triple B community? Good morning from Australia. Don't forget to like and subscribe, team. Best channel on YouTube. Thank you, brother. Great to see you, my man. Glad you enjoyed the channel. Glad you enjoyed the channel, man. What time is it in Australia? Must be like, what is it, like 8 in the morning, something like that? I don't know, man. Depends which coast, right? So I got beat up by Vatiman Chris Eubank. Wait a minute. He was giving him a good fight. But he did get stopped. I mean, you know. Yeah, I think maybe he might just start working full time. I just don't know if it's going to work, to be honest with you. Shades of Aldi, says Disco Day. Shades of Mo Farah. Nicole Stevens has the triple bell. I suppose you're trying to say I'm a bellend. Is Nicole Stevens, is that one of, what's his name? What's that idiot name with a receding forehead? Spencer the Bum Fear in the Grass. Is that one of the? I think it's one of the Grasses ones, isn't it? I've obviously haven't bothered banning it. Oh yeah, this is definitely the Grass. Why you dressed up as Ali G? Do you love to drink the furry cup of love, furry batty boy? I think this has got to be Spencer Fear because he's so retarded. 5 a.m. I mean, 5. Let me make a coffee and buy you one Triple B. Oh, thanks, brother. Eddie up. I'll be here for another. Yeah, I don't know what we'll do, but you know, yeah. Hurry up, guy. Is that you, Spencer? Triple R. Yeah, it's pathetic, really, isn't it? You know, what's it like? Do you drink from the furry cup of love? Well, of course I've done, because I'm straight. I'm not a woman. You do realize that, Nicole? And you're a fake woman. You're a transformer. Grower's frontal lobes, but there's nothing he can be done about that, you know? Unfortunately, Yakub didn't create him, so he didn't give him a brain. You know, the man's an idiot. Nicole eats Spencer's peanut head. Where's one? I need to get some new stick characters. I've beaten them all up in them. Tickle me with your rash. Oh, Tash. Oh, I can't spell it. I don't know. I don't even know if this is Spencer for him, because this one's usually it would just be you're not, you're a charlatan, in it. You're a wrong one. You're a loser. But this one's trying to come up with a bit more. Huh? Come on, Nicole, you fake woman, chancellor. Spencer's the only guy in the world that you wouldn't tuck in. Yeah, I don't think he does that, man. And Lord Yakub boils Spencer's blood. Yeah, man. I mean, he should be that evil white devil who stops me. I should be head of Sky Sports Boxing and ruling the world, but because of Yakub's creations, I'll never get there. Spencer, you're grass. You better hope Kinham doesn't find out about your dodges. Yeah, I can't believe he didn't check Kinham. He's quite good brown nosing, Spencer, so that's where he gets all his faces. You remember when he goes, everyone who's a box club, I've a picture of Daniel Kinahan. Oh, by the way, he's a godson to my kids. They've never met, by the way. There's no pictures of them together. And then he's looking after his charity, and Spencer used to pretend he was head of MTK. And he wasn't. He was running some money laundering charity, right? If Kinahan, if DK found out that Spencer, a.k.a. Ripton Fearon, had been a grass, got out of a prison sentence by grassing all the people that were in the car, and you should be very worried. Spencer should be worried about being picked up by the CIA or whatever, whoever's investigating the Kinham empire for money laundering, or the police, right, or the HMRC, or getting whacked. I'd hide my head if I was that peanut head, but he's too stupid, isn't he? Because you can't remember day to day. Yakub Spencer's owner. Yeah, man. Yep. What's the time? Because remember, I've got to eat my stew like Huey Fury. 9:20. Spencer Grass on Kinahan, he's dead man walking. Well, he'd have to hide. I mean, and he hasn't hidden yet. So, DK's meant to be in Dubai, right? Emperor Michael would batter Spencer. Well, he'd probably just make Spencer quit. Make him quit, you know, because he loves quitting, Spencer. He's got no heart, man. He's got a big mouth and no heart. Big mouth, and that comes to talking too much and grassing. They call this Spencer. I think there's a good possibility, but it doesn't follow the same patterns. And Spencer's too stupid to alter his chat. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, just too thick, man. Gordy, hurry up, man. Eddie up, man. I'm going to go eat my stew. I'm going to go to a 1:30, right? And I'm going to eat my stew. Which is weak as Spencer's chin. His heart. His chin's awful as well. It's China. Thin China. Cheap China from China. But his heart, he's got no heart. You know, it's like a little tiny conker beating really fast like that. I'm going to grass the police. I can't spend more 1 week on remand. Battyman Spencer jealous. Yeah, of course he is. He's a hater. He hates Yakub. Spencer's brain got up. Yeah, I don't know what this one's about. Is that another Spencer? His brain is scrambled. Oh, okay. It could be worse. Come on, Sven. What's happening? Trying to get Sven on the screen. What's going on with that, man? Could be worse than the worst training you get. Today, Joy. Lions in the camp. Lions in the camp. Rustler's burger, air fried, a bun, extra. This definitely can't be Spencer. Because this, I mean, you know. Can't, too random, man. Just a hater, I think. Maybe it's time. Let's finish up on discussing Spencer's boxing green. David Walker, who looked like he weighed it was 2 weight divisions below, made him quit and battered him. He got beaten up by Lee Blundell or whatever his name is. I mean, there's just no point in talking about that bum. Lions in the camp. That's right. That's right. I'm not going to ban Nicole Stevens. Okay, 5 more minutes, man. Triple Venables on Maximum Pig Jenkins wanting to fight. Oh, damn. I mean, Jenkins can't fight at all. Right? But Triple Venables ain't exactly Muhammad, ain't exactly Mike Tyson, let's say. I mean, Jenkins is big outside the ring. He's 29 stone, and that size does make a difference when you're that big. But these are two bums, man. You know, I'd rather rewatch Spencer Fearon's Greatest Win, which I'm not sure who was against, but it doesn't be Venables. He's too scared to use his actual account. Yeah, I think so. I think I banned him as well because I just got sick of his shit. I'm like, go away, man. So just if you, I'm not into banning people. I don't delete comments. If people are gonna go plug up the chat too much, and it's like, go away, man. You know, if you want to be a hater, that's cool, man. But you know, at least be a bit original, or make it funny, or you know, don't repeat yourself over and over again and clog up the chat. Otherwise, you out of here, blood. You're out of here, blood. Oh, the Burt Legion is a triple. Yeah, that Burt Legion one's weirdo as well, man. Triple B is never a hater, just having a laugh. Nicole. Oh, and this is definitely not Spencer. This is definitely not Spencer. I don't know what the game is, but I don't mind, man. Whatever, man. Sport Icons interview time back in the day. Oh, I haven't watched that one, man. I haven't watched that one, man. Burt Legion might show. I don't think Burt Legion's ever shown up on one of these lives. Like, if I speak on a Tyne live or something like that, the Burt Legion guy is always, you know, he takes his tongue out of Tyne's asshole and makes some and slags me off, and then puts his tongue back in Tyne's asshole. So I don't know, man. Triple R's Max Jacob bum fights 2020. How you remember that bum fights, man? That was some crazy stuff. I mean, that was right. I don't agree with the bum fight thing, but the early internet, the real internet, the early 2000s were gold. That was the real internet. It's all been ruined by being taken over by businessmen, people with small hats, this kind of thing. And Nestle lion bars in the camp. Corey Power. Battle of the Bedsitters. Yeah, man. All right. I'm going to see if Gardy returns after his coffee. But otherwise, I want to close up. Tying the Ring of Fire, he took his tongue out. I think Nicole's on the drugs. That's what's going on. Yeah, but Bertie's just arse lick of the highest caliber. Yeah, just a pathetic. Yeah, I'm not going yet, blood. I'm still seeing if my boy Gardy comes on. Boycott Nestle, they support Isa. Yeah. Get rid of them all, man. Or Coca-Cola, they all do, man. What do you think America does? America sends foreign aid to that country. You know, it's insane, man. Loads of it. Billions. I remember Triple R conveniently vanished when Berlin was talking. Yeah. Big up Rufus, scum but not forgotten blood. Rufus who, bro? I'm missing something. Okay, a couple more questions. Let's have a couple more questions. I want to eat my stew. I've had one yogurt today, and I went to the gym. Over and out, 10-10. See you again. Respect. 118. Yeah, Nicole was probably quite cool. Probably just doing some drugs. You know, whatever, man. You said I'm not a hater. Definitely that wasn't that wrong and Spencer the Conquerhead. Peanut Head, sorry. Have you seen that dude that can kick a ceiling? No. Oh, Rufus from Bumfight. Sorry, of course, man. Of course. He must be gone. Yeah, that was nuts, man. Back in the day. And they had these other ones where these guys used to have bare knuckle fights, and sometimes you get them and these guys, one guy couldn't fight and they'd all come out of prison. Oh, it was just, some of them were like snuff movies, man. But back in the day, the stuff was real. It was vindicated ideas from Paul Geordie. I think if he mix with those kind of circles, yeah, that pussy old True Geordie, you can't comment on his tweets. You have to be followed by him, otherwise you can't comment. So he never gets any comments because you know it'd be filled up with everyone just rinsing. You remember he went on Tyne's live one time, and me and a bunch of other people just caning him for eating crap and not, crapping on people and sucking ass juice off dildos. Oh, the Kimbo days, yeah, they were pretty mad. All the internet back in the day was bad. What's that torrent thing and LimeWire and shit like that, man. Finally be less shadow banned. He's up. No, 36 is whack. I mean, he's got around 60, man. Yeah, Pooh Geordie, he likes to, no, not only he likes to shove up his batty hole and their batty hole, especially a black dill, you know what I'm talking about. He likes to suck it, the juice off it. You know the juice of it. There ain't no thing as ass juice. It's shit. Greg's Bakery sports small hat. Oh, do they? Blood clot. Something. This stuff. These things have to fall down. The weird thing is, right? Twitter's Elon supports them too, but Twitter's you can talk a lot more freely now, man. But I think they're just trying to. It's a false dawn. I think it's a false dawn. Nothing will happen, man. It's probably to harvest IPs and people's names as well. True. Already talked about Moose said they bomb everything else. Well, again, he's clearly under the control of certain people and those societies. And for those things, they make you humiliate yourself, and they often make you say a controversial thing so that you can get attacked for it, right? And then they can then spin their yarns. I don't know, man. Yeah, he's sick individual. I mean, why? Imagine that. Imagine fantasizing about that. And that wouldn't be the only rank thing he's done and fantasized about. All right, man, I'm going to close up, right, y'all? So peace in the Middle East. I've got to eat my stew, man. It's been on the, whatever, the slow cooker. It must be about like 10 hours now. And I can't wait to eat it. So thank you very much. Thanks, of course, to the Red Rose of Summer, my alleged female follower. Thank you. For the 10, that's very generous. Thank you. My boy Shane with the dodgy numericals, but thank you for, thank you. Time meant to watching Scan. Oh, come on, man. He's fruity with that long-haired guy used to the podcast. So true. Great stream to be enjoyed this too. Yeah, thanks. I'll do another one. I've got to do more streams and more videos will be coming out. Peace in the Middle East, guys. And take the red pill. God bless you all.